Hey guys, so I hope you're all doing well. I have a candle haul for you today. So I have some candles I picked up from Bath & Body Works a little while ago now, and a lot of Homeworx from both QVC and Ulta. And then I have some candles I bought in the Nordstrom anniversary sale, and then also some candles from Target. So I have quite a variety of different price points, different stores, that sort of thing. I have some empties to share with you, and I can kind of review the candle in a way. Some other candles are relatively new additions. I've been in quite a candle buying mood lately, I guess, because fall is almost here. I can feel it, so I'm definitely getting into those fall scents. So without further ado, I will start off with Bath & Body Works. So from Bath & Body Works, I purchased 8 candles, and I think they were doing, I think it was better than $10 off. It was like $10 off plus 20% off coupon or something like that. But towards the beginning of quarantine, it seemed like Bath & Body Works wasn't doing very many candle sales. It used to be that basically every weekend you would have a candle sale. So when they finally did, I kind of stocked up a bit on some favorites. So I guess I'll just jump into it. So the first one here is a White Barn candle. This is Rose Water and Ivy. This is now one of their classics, and not classic, but it's one of their standard scents, I guess, that they usually have, and they put out different packaging and that sort of thing. The notes are soft rose petals, rain-kissed ivy, spring musk, and essential oils. So nice, pretty, pale pink glass, white wax. And this is a nice, like, fresh rose scent. It's not as kind of heady and floral as some other ones, but this is just a nice, light spring scent. I might just hold on to this until next spring at this point. All right, the next one I have is also a rose scent. This is from their aromatherapy line, and this is Love, is the, like, mood, I guess it's supposed to inspire. And this is Rose and Vanilla. And yeah, it says rose oil, feelings of connection and self-confidence, and then it has vanilla extract, encourages relaxation. This one, you don't have that kind of freshness that the rose water and ivy has, but you do have that kind of creamy vanilla. It's not gourmand. I'd say it still leans more on the floral side, so I like having this one burn around Valentine's Day, so again, I'll probably just hang on to this one for a while, but because I was purchasing so many candles, I decided to just stock up on some of my favorites. I am a big fan of rose and floral scents generally. I also purchased a number of lavender candles, which is another scent that I really love to burn in the bedroom. I think both of the ones I just showed you I'll probably burn either in the bedroom or in my bathroom. So another aromatherapy one I got was the Relax, Lavender and Cedarwood, and the notes are, they just, for these, I guess they just have like the 2 main essential oils. It says lavender oil inspires tranquility, and cedarwood oil helps calm your mind. So this one is a very nice kind of relaxing nighttime candle. It's one of the more, it's one of the closest dupes I found to the Voluspa French Cad in Lavender, which is one of my all-time favorites. This one I think is a little less expensive, maybe a little bit easier to find if you have a Bath & Body Works near you, so I do really enjoy this one also. All right, and then they also had a lavender collection. As I mentioned, I'm a huge fan of lavender candles to help relax in the evening, and I'm sure like many people, the past few months have been quite stressful, so I really did want to have a good supply of lavender candles on hand. One that I've completely burned up, this is part of their lavender collection. They do this from time to time. They have a bunch of candles that all have kind of the same font and everything. I think they did like a pine collection, a rose one, that sort of thing. So this is, again, a White Barn candle. This is the White Lavender Eucalyptus, and I should have purchased more of these. I don't think there are any in stock any longer. This was a crisp eucalyptus, sweet spearmint leaves, soft lavender with essential oils, and you can see it burned really well. It's down to the little metal wicks. I think if you like eucalyptus, if you like lavender, you would like this one. So if it ever comes back, this is definitely a good one to pick up. I did like this kind of opaque gray jar that they did, the font with the gold foil and everything. I just thought it was a really good looking candle. So yeah, if you do see this one in the store, I think I might have seen one as I was walking out of a Bath & Body Works store a few weeks ago on their like clearance rack, 50% off or whatever. So keep your eyes out for that one. It's a good one. All right, this one is French Lavender, which is just like the pure lavender scent. I don't really like their lavender and vanilla. I feel like I just don't get enough of a lavender punch from that one. But this one does have a very strong, almost astringent lavender smell to it. So this is specifically the South of France lavender, vanilla, soft jasmine with essential oils. I don't get a lot of vanilla. I think it's just a really strong, or jasmine for that matter, it's just a very strong herbally type lavender. This one they did release as part of this collection, but this is a candle they've put out before and it's not always available. I think I see the lavender and vanilla more frequently, but it's one that kind of returns from time to time. So I like this one as well. I'd seen people post about these online, and so I kind of knew about the collection before it was actually on the website. And they may have had more in store, but at the time they were released, I wasn't interested in going into a store. There was one scent that I would have purchased if it had been on the website, and that was the, I think, sea salt lavender. It looked good. I think there was another one that was more on the gourmand side that I wasn't really interested in. But the other two that I got were Fresh Lavender and Honey and Lemon Lavender Shortbread. So these ones I wasn't sure about, but I decided to give it a shot. The lavender and honey, I remember a few years ago they did some honey scents that I did enjoy. This is Lavender Sprigs, Fresh Honeycomb, Honeysuckle Blossoms with Essential Oils. I haven't burned this one yet. I feel like when I first got it, and I've had the lid on, but I feel like it had a more like potent honey scent that kind of hit you. It seems like that's faded a little bit, so I'm not sure what this kind of smells like when you're burning it. I might save that one for the spring as well. And then Lemon Lavender Shortbread. I think a lot of people were going for this one. I think there was also, I don't know if there was like a blueberry scent that I'm not usually a fan of, like super fruity ones. But anyway, this is Sugared Shortbread, Zested Lemons, Fresh Lavender Sprinkles. And this one, it does smell really good. It smells like a nice, like buttery sugar cookie with like some, you know, lavender and lemony notes to it. Yeah, so we'll see how this one burns as well. And then finally, there is the Perfect Peony Candle. And this one is Pink Lady Apple Sorbet Peony, Vanilla Sandalwood with Essential Oils. This one I've burned down to about there on the jar. And this one, it still smells good cold. As I was burning it towards the end, it started getting more of like a chemically type scent to it. So I wasn't a huge fan of that. I did enjoy this candle, but I think I prefer the Homeworx one that I shared with you a few months ago or whatever it was, that I picked up from Ulta. So if I had to choose peony candles, I would choose the Homeworx one. And again, this is more of a springtime scent. My favorite season of candles, I guess, is I really like winter candles, which I'll share with you in a little bit. I like some fall scents. I'm not huge into the ones that are like super sickly sweet. So I really like the kind of freshness and spiciness of winter scents. I think like a lot of people, I generally burn more candles in the fall and winter, but it's still nice to have spring or fresh candles, especially like the lavender ones to burn at night, or I like to burn a candle while I'm taking a bath, that sort of thing. All right, I'll talk about the candles that I bought from QVC, the Homeworx candles. And if you're not familiar with Homeworx, it is a candle brand started by Harry Slacken, who, if you have been buying candles from Bath & Body Works for a very long time, You may remember seeing like Slatkin and Co. on some of those candles. So basically he was involved in the early development of the Bath & Body Works candles. Some of his candles kind of call back to some of the Bath & Body Works scents, but they're usually kind of a little bit different or elevated or something like that. And they are larger. So this is one of them. These are generally, I think they're like 18 ounce, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, these are 18 ounce. These ones from Bath & Body Works are 14.5. So these are supposed to burn 25 to 45 hours, and these ones are supposed to burn 30 to 55. So they come in very nice substantial glass jars. They're kind of heavy, metal lid. So they are a little bit more expensive than Bath & Body Works, as you would expect with a larger candle. Most of his are now 4-wick. I think when they first launched, they were 3-wick, but now they're mostly 4-wick. Bath & Body Works, as you probably know, are 3-wick candles. And another thing about Homeworx, when you buy from QVC, as you may know, QVC does like various specials from time to time. Things will go on sale. Generally, you have to pay shipping, which is kind of annoying, but you have to pay shipping generally at Bath & Body Works anyway. Generally, the scents that they release are sold in packs of 2. And since QVC is an online or I guess catalog type retailer, a lot of times you're buying blind. So as I will show you later on, they did start selling, I think, mostly on Ulta.com. A few stores carried them in store. I think this fall more Ulta stores will be carrying them. So you may see this style of candle in your Ulta stores. They do tend to have different scents though on QVC and on Ulta. So just keep that in mind. But at least if you are interested in the brand generally and you see the candles in store, you're able to smell them and see what you think. So I got a 2 set of All Through the House, which is, I think, a new scent. I have trouble keeping track of what's new from year to year, but All Through the House, the notes are evergreen, nutmeg, cinnamon, and sparkling pear. And I kind of just liked the name of this one as like a Christmas scent, you know, all through the house, not a creature was stirring. And as I mentioned, I do really like the kind of wintry, Christmassy scents. His candles always come with a like wick cover. And then there's another little plastic cover, I guess, like so. So make sure you take that off before you burn it. So this one is a really nice blend of like fruitiness and spice and some pine. So this one is really nice. I look forward to burning this one. They do come in this kind of styrofoam packaging, by the way, which is not great, but like they come in a 2-pack. And this was like the bottom bit that they sit in, and then there was a styrofoam piece that like sat on top to keep them secure. So they are packaged very well from QVC. The other 2 set I got was Woodland Cabin, and the notes on this one are Nordic Spruce, Cypress, Frosted Mint, and Cedar Leaf. And this one we already started to burn a little bit. So this one, the notes don't align, but this one smells a lot like winter from Bath & Body Works. And I don't know if he had a hand in developing that scent for them or not, but on cold at least, that is pretty much exactly what it smells like to me. And this is a very strong candle, almost too strong. And I think with a lot of candles, like the first time you burn it is the strongest, and then kind of as you remelt the wax with successive burns, it, you know, what's the word? It mellows out a bit. But yeah, this one, like I had it in the living room, and then I could smell it very strongly in the next room. So we have a 2-bedroom apartment. It's not huge, but if you are looking for a nice, strong, wintry candle, this is a good one. And the artwork and everything on this was quite nice as well. All right, so the last QVC Homeworx order I had to share with you. This was a set of 3 candles. I think this was a TSV last week. I'm not sure if the sale price is still going on or whatever. These are slightly smaller. So these are 14 ounce, so just a tad smaller than the Bath & Body Works. These are also 3-wick. And I forget, I want to say these were 30 something for the 3 of them. So they weren't like tremendously expensive. I would say just with QVC, keep your eye on when they're doing like free shipping or things are on a special sale or whatever. That's when I usually purchase from them. But anyway, this is a set of more, I guess, fall candles. So the artwork and the jars and everything on this is very gorgeous. And I will say that Mr. Kong's mom, Melanie, on YouTube here, she does a lot of beauty videos and skincare and all that, but she also does a lot of candle videos, and she often gets PR from Homeworx. So if you want a really good description of scents before they launch, I recommend that you check out her channel. She is much more into, I think, the gourmand scents than I am, so her favorite may not always be my favorite, but I think she's good about kind of describing scents and how things burn and that sort of thing. Okay, so this is Autumn Pumpkin, and this is pumpkin, cinnamon, clove, and nutmeg. And I have to say, this is not my favorite pumpkin candle from Homeworx. I don't hate it, but it doesn't have any like sugary notes to it, but it's just a little sweeter, I think, than I like in a pumpkin candle. So I'm sure I'll burn this and enjoy it, but I think I just have to be in the right mood for that one. This one is spiced white pumpkin. The notes on this are white pumpkin, cinnamon bark, white maple, and sugared vanilla. So this does have the maple and the vanilla. And this one, they both smell very similar to me, actually. I mean, maybe this one is a little less spicy, a little sweeter. These kind of reminded me of, was it pumpkin caramel corn, however you want to say it. That was part of, I think, the first year that he launched. And I ended up burning the entire candle. So some very sweet scents like Summer Boardwalk from Bath & Body Works. They've done some other like super sweet candles that I just don't really enjoy. But that one, even though it was really sweet, the Homeworx one, I still managed to burn the entire thing. So I guess that's a credit to Harry Slacken if he can make someone who isn't a huge fan of a particular scent still enjoy that type of scent. All right, the last one is Scarlet Woods. And the notes on this one are scarlet red woods, cardamom, clove bud, and vanilla. And I think this one is my favorite of the 3. Does it have apple? Scarlet red woods. I guess it has more of that woodsiness to it. It still has that kind of spiciness. But yeah, this is a good fall scent, so I'm glad that I kind of have a mix of some of the more wintry ones and then some of the fall ones as we're transitioning into it. So I think the main reason why I wanted to get the set was I just thought aesthetically they were really beautiful. And it's one of those cases you kind of take a gamble on whether you're actually going to love them or not. But, you know, it's a candle. You can always gift it to someone, or once it's gone, you can just get rid of it. So it's not something that you will have forever. Okay, so that is it from QVC. All right, so I've also purchased some Homeworx candles from Ulta, and I just wanted to say quickly about shipping from Ulta. If you're at all concerned, you can hopefully find a store near you that sells the candles, so you don't have to worry about it, but there are reports in the wild of candles arriving broken, so that's just something you need to be aware of. I think Ulta kind of generally has a hit or miss shipping department, it seems. I have heard, and I guess based on my own sort of anecdotal experience, if you buy like 2 candles at a time, they generally do okay. I think if you were to purchase maybe 4 or 6 and so on, then things could get a little dicey. But I think this was kind of the size box that they shipped in, and I left one candle here kind of wrapped up so you could kind of see This is your bigger bubble wrap, and I think there was bubble wrap on the bottom of the box. So I don't know that I have ever had a broken Homeworx candle from Ulta, but it's just something to be aware of. Okay, so I've bought 2, 4, 6 here. And the reason I'm talking in terms of even numbers is that generally at Ulta, the candles of this size are 2 for $40. So $20 a piece. Again, a little bit more expensive than Bath & Body Works, but you are getting a larger candle. And I guess the benefit is if you do shop at Ulta regularly, you know, you get points and all that jazz when you purchase at Ulta. So I think if you only purchase one at a time, maybe they're $25, which a Bath & Body Works that's not on sale is, this one was $24.50. I never buy Bath & Body Works candles at full price, but if you do. All right, so I don't recall which combination of candles I bought together. So I think this is just an empty that I had. This wasn't part of the 6 that I purchased more recently. I've gone through several of these. This is the Mountain Air scent. And the notes on this one are mountain sage, smoked vetiver, white cedar, and clementine zest. So this is just a very nice fresh candle. I also burn this in the bedroom a lot, and I really like the artwork on this one. So that was an empty, and then I also did repurchase one of those, so nice light blue wax there. And another empty I have to share is Pumpkin Woods, which I think is my favorite pumpkin candle from Homeworx. I kind of think of this as like the Harry Potter candle. It has these like woods and the pumpkins down here, so it kind of mimics some of the scenery in Harry Potter. And then my husband and I, we started rewatching the Harry Potter movies. I think, was it the end of July is like Harry Potter's birthday. So I watched like the first movie, and then we just kind of watched the successive movies every so often whenever we feel like it. But anyway, the notes are pumpkin, cedarwood, sprinkled nutmeg, and white cinnamon. This one burned really well all the way down to the metal wick clips. So if you want a pumpkin candle with the spice and you like the idea of some woodsiness to it, and you don't want any of that sweetness, this is a great candle. So this is an empty, and it is also what I am burning behind me. So I bought one of these, I burned it, and then I decided to pick up another one because I loved it so much. All right, so the other pumpkin candle I have is Spiced Vanilla Pumpkin. The notes on this are pumpkin, warm caramel, vanilla bean, and blood orange. And this one is definitely more of that sweeter pumpkin candle. I don't like it as much, but I guess it's good to have variety, and you know, I bought it online, so I don't know. I just took a chance on trying it. I do really like the artwork on it. I think it's really pretty. This would probably be a good kitchen candle if you want something pumpkin-y, but also something kind of gourmand and sweet. You can see it has like the cinnamon sticks, the clove buds, the star anise on the artwork, so kind of more kitchen-y. All right, and then 2 more. I got Harvest Leaves, which I think was a candle that he's done before. It might have been different artwork or different kind of format. I think I've gotten this one before, but I wasn't entirely sure. The notes on this one are also spiced pumpkin, mandarin, cranberry, fir balsam, and applewood. So this one is definitely kind of more of a appley fall scent. It's nice. It's not, I don't think it's too heavy on the pumpkin. This one will be nice to burn in like September. It reminds me of, it says applewood, but it does kind of have like an appley note to it. It's not too strong. I think this will be a really nice one to burn in the early fall. All right, and then I think the last one from Homeworx I have to share is the Frozen Balsam. And I think they've done this exact candle with this exact artwork for a while, same as the Mountain Air. The notes on this one are fir balsam, frosted ozone, bergamot, oak moss, and evergreen. So this one is nice. It's pine without being too piney. Again, it doesn't have like a mint note to it, but it's tempered. But I would say the balsam is definitely tempered by that, I guess, bergamot kind of citrusy note. My husband's favorite scent is pine in a candle, and yeah, I bought this for him more or less. He's always looking for more pine candles, and this is one we've had before. I think he currently has one now. Picked up another one of those for him. All right, and then one other candle I bought from Ulta that's not Homeworx. This was because I think there was a gift with purchase that I was trying to get, so I decided to add this like smaller nest candle. This is in the scent Grapefruit, which is one of their classics. It's just a little votive size like that. This is a really good size while you're taking a bath, because it can kind of sit on the, I have a standard kind of bath shower combo, and it fits on the ledge of the bathtub. Some of these are too big and they just wouldn't be steady. Very, very intense, juicy grapefruit scent. I have smelled this from Nest before, and fun fact, Harry Slatkin, who created Homeworx, is married to Laura Slatkin, who's behind Nest. So it's a very candle-heavy family, and I imagine their house just always smells amazing. The notes on this one are pink pomelo, grapefruit, and watery green nuances blended with lily of the valley and coriander blossom. I don't really get any of that. I just get like a very strong, like juicy grapefruit, like I mentioned. So I do like this one. Might just like hang on to this until next summer, maybe, when I'm in the mood for something just fresh and citrusy. Okay, so while I'm talking about Nest, I will go ahead and share this empty. This is the standard size, I guess. So just to show you side by side. And Nest has some really wonderful holiday candles as well. They have one called Holiday that's very popular. It's kind of that orange and spice kind of combination. They have one called, I forget what it's called, but it's like a pine scent. They have like a woodsy fireside type scent. So they do some really nice holiday candles and sets and everything if you're interested in them. So anyway, that is the big size, and that is the votive size. This one is 2 ounce, and this one is 8.1 ounce. I purchased this one. Did I even say what this was? This is Orange Blossom. It doesn't have the notes on the bottom. I bought this from the Nordstrom Rack website, and I checked a little while ago because I was thinking about repurchasing it. I think the last time I checked they were still in stock. This is a pricier, kind of more department store candle brand. So again, these would make very wonderful gifts. These are sold at Sephora, I think. So if you want to keep these in mind for the anniversary sale, or look for them on Nordstrom Rack or those types of sites, they are nice, but they're a little bit more pricey. I forget how much a 8.1 size will run you, but I think they do make one larger size than this as well, if you want a larger candle. They do have a nice throw. But yeah, this is Orange Blossom. Really nice floral scent. I also picked up, was it Camellia Blossom from Nordstrom Rack? And unfortunately that one kind of was melted in transit because it was like July. So I might just have to like melt that one on a hot plate type burner. But anyway, they are really nice when they come to you like not damaged. While I'm talking about that, QVC doesn't ship Homeworx candles during like the peak of the summer. They just started shipping, was it sometime in August? I can't recall. And the idea, I think, is to prevent candles from melting. I've never had a candle from Homeworx melt, even though it's still been quite hot here in August. I think Ulta ships year-round, so there's no restriction on when they'll ship the Homeworx candles, but just something to be aware of. And since I did mention the gifts with purchase, I thought I would just quickly share with you again. Homeworx candles are 2 for $40 at Ulta generally, and you get your points if you're an Ulta rewards member. The Homeworx candles also generally qualify for or qualify as fragrance. So Ulta has various like gifts with purchase if you spend so much in like fragrance. So they had one earlier this summer. These are not, I mean, they're like gifts with purchase, so you shouldn't expect a whole lot, but this is like a kind of pleathery vinyl little backpack. I think you got with maybe a $50 fragrance purchase, I can't remember. But you know, for a free gift with purchase, I think these are actually functional pockets, which is kind of surprising. Again, not leather, but I think for what you get. And then it is lined. I don't think there's any pockets or anything, but it has, you know, the drawstring closure, and I think this is a magnetic snap. So not bad for, you know, spending 50 bucks on candles. And then because I placed 2 different orders, they have the choice of that backpack or this duffel bag, so I ended up getting both. Again, not like amazing quality, won't last you forever, but if you just want something that you can kind of tote stuff around in, this one has like a bottom zippered compartment. So I guess if you wanted to put your shoes or something and keep them separate from the top bit, and it does have an adjustable strap. So not bad, I thought. Okay, and then another order, I don't know if this was one of the same orders. Sometimes you can stack gifts with purchase at Ulta. So this is one reason why I do like purchasing Homeworx candles from Ulta. They don't always have the same scent, so sometimes you do have to go to QVC. But when they are on Ulta, you can, you know, get gifts with purchase. So I don't want to go through this whole bag because I feel like that would take forever. But like it has a lot of different things in here. There's a sample of the Rituals shower gel, the Sakura one. You know, lots of fragrance samples. I think this was one you could pick, like if you wanted fragrance, makeup, skincare, that sort of thing. So really generous sized gift with purchase. I generally will go through this whole thing, but I don't know if you guys really want to see that. Okay, and then next to last, I purchased 3 candles from Target, and I forget why I was looking at these, if they just kind of popped up and I saw them. And these I purchased more for the jars than the scent. So 2 of these are Zodiac themed. So I just really liked this kind of black and gold Art Deco type Zodiac look. So I got the Aries for myself and the Sagittarius for my husband. So mostly I just look forward to finishing the candle and then using these as just like containers. So the Aries candle is lavender, sage, geranium, wood, and moss. So it has a nice kind of subtle, almost men's cologne-y type lavender scent. It's not terribly strong, which is fine. These ones just have like a paper label over the candle, and they're already kind of dusty. So I think that kind of helps some of the, or allows some of the scent to escape. But these are 8 ounce, 40-hour burn time is what they say. And this is from Project 62. I'll try to link these below if they're still available. And I think they had one for every zodiac sign. But Project 62 is a Target store brand. And I think the idea is, I think Target was founded in 1962. And so the whole brand is kind of harking back, I guess, to their kind of mid-century modern, not roots, but going back to the time when they were founded, I guess. So I like a lot of their stuff. This is $7.99 for the candle. All right, and the Sagittarius scent is tuberose, jasmine, musk, and wood. So this one is just like a nice light floral, nothing too crazy. Yeah, like I said, I mainly went for the jar. And then I also got, they have some Birthstone candles. I don't know if these were released earlier and so they're kind of, you know, emptying out their stock. But this one is also from Project 62. This is the April Birthstone, so it has diamond on it. The notes on this one are jasmine, tuberose, and warm wood. This one smells a little bit more heavy on the jasmine and tuberose. I mean, the notes are almost identical to the Sagittarius, which is kind of funny because the Sagittarius was born in April, but yeah, this one has a little bit more intense floral note to it. So again, I think this one was also $7.99. This one is a 7-ounce candle. For whatever reason, it says burn time up to 40 hours. So anyway, so I just thought that was a little bit different. I purchased some candles from Target from time to time, like they had. All right, I just grabbed this one. This is one that I bought from Target earlier in the year. This is the Scottish Highlands. The candle itself is quite dusty. It's Scotch and aged oak, and this is from the brand Opal House. This one had that nice, like, Scotch warm ambery type scent. It didn't burn the best, to be honest. I don't know if you can kind of see. I mean, there's some sooting. You know, it's kind of uneven. So my plan was to, again, put this on a warmer. Maybe I should give it another try. The wick is kind of falling over. But anyway, like if there's something like the jar or the scent is just kind of unique or interesting, I do have like Scottish heritage. So I just decided to try that one. All right, last but not least, I picked up 2 things from the Nordstrom anniversary sale. This I just thought was really interesting aesthetically. This is from the brand Illume, and this is Cypress Lavender. It says all natural soy candle, 13.8 ounces. I think I should be able to upload this video by tomorrow. This was part of the Nordstrom anniversary sale, so I think it was on sale for like $29, down from 40 something, I don't know. Like as a candle, I don't know if it's worth that, but I just thought this jar was just very kind of unique, very like modern, minimalist kind of looking. So it has a lid like that, and then it is a 2-wick candle. And like, as I said, I really like lavender scents. I think the Vlespa one is my all-time favorite. I like it. I don't love it. It's not my favorite. But I think this is just, the jar itself kind of, you know, sells it. So I will make sure to link that down below for you. And then the grand finale here, I got the Diptyque set. So I think this is something they do almost every year at Nordstrom during the sale. And it's kind of a special set that they put together. Diptyque is a little hard to find on sale. I mean, sometimes you can get it from, like, Saks does various sales on beauty, or Bloomingdale's maybe. Sometimes they pop up on like Hotlook or something, but anyway, this has some interesting scents. Some are favorites of mine, and some are just new ones that I wanted to try. So I can get these out. They are just like little, pretty small votives actually. This is the Baies scent, which is one of my favorites. These are quite small actually. Very cute though. So these are each 1.23 ounces. So it's almost like a shot glass. 35 grams. And does it have the notes? So this is, I guess, berries is the kind of, just love this scent. Okay, so it's just a little guy. This is what I have my little eyeliners in here. This one was a 2.4, 70 grams, so I think this is the smaller, is it like $35 size? So it's like half the size of that, so it is a wee candle for sure. All right, so got that one. Just kind of missed the scent, hadn't had it in a while. And then there is roses, which I don't know if I've ever had before. I think I like Baies. Baies has like some rose notes to it. And this is kind of like a very heady floral. That's nice. Diptyque, by the way, is very highly fragranced. I think this is currently sold out, but Even if you get a small Diptyque candle like the one I showed you, it does a good job of scenting your environment. All right, so this one is Figuier. I think this is like their fig candle. I don't know if I've tried this in candle form before. I feel like I've gotten like some hand lotion in this scent or something. This will be a nice one to burn, I think, in the early spring. It's like a very green scent. And then two left. We have, is it Faux de Bois, or I don't speak French. But this is the Wood Fire. So this is a very cozy, like feeling like you're snuggled up by the fire type scent. This is really nice. Yeah, I think I like that a lot more than like the Fireside from Bath & Body Works. Okay, and then finally we have, I think it's Narguile is how you say it. And this is, no idea what that actually means. So this, it has like an ambery scent to it. I wonder if that's what it's supposed to be. All right, let's do some research, shall we? Narguile. Getting a lot of like hookah pictures on my Google search. So it says a hint of honey, tobacco leaves, and a handful of spices. So it's kind of a sweet tobacco is what it's supposed to be. So if you like that kind of warm scent, you will probably like that one. Okay, I think that is it. This set, by the way, I think retails for like $50 something, so it's roughly like $10 for one of these tiny candles when you buy one that's almost like 10 times the size. But you know, this is more of a luxury brand, and I think the retail value of this is like 70 something, not in the sale. So anyway, so I'm looking forward to playing around with some of those scents. Whew. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this very long candle haul. Let me know if you're stocking up on some of your favorite fall and winter scents in anticipation of some cooler weather. And as always, I hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will talk to you soon.